You can do it.
To participate in this free nationwide event, call now for your free demo from Rosetta Stone. Call 1-800-339-2117. That's 1-800-339-2117.
Celebrities, and some of them become my friends in the process, and then I get to introduce them to you, and some of them you know, and some of them you don't know from time to time, but you should, and in this case, a whole bunch of you do know. Going to join us for a couple segments as we talk about something that's really messing with business and messing with the entertainment world like never before. One of the biggest stars on YouTube right now is the Shaytards. And if you don't know about the Shaytards, you need to check it out, because it's like 400 million video views. Yeah, I didn't say that wrong. 400 million video views. About 1 million subscribers on the Shaytards YouTube channel. One of the biggest personalities on all of YouTube. And I'm so stupid and out of the loop and old and all that stuff that I had no idea all this coolness was going on. There's a lot of cool things going on I have no idea about. And Shay Carl is the guy that does this stuff. He called in, he and his wife Colette, and did their debt-free scream. It's about a year ago.
Yeah.
About a year ago. And all of a sudden my Twitter blew up because he said to follow Dave Ramsey, and then boom, like 20,000 extra followers in 30 minutes, and I'm like, who the crap is this guy? And I go to looking around, well, there's only like 300,000 followers or 400,000 followers on Twitter, and so I started investigating, and it turns out we had a lot of connections that I just didn't know about, and I'm stupid. So I want to talk about this from a business perspective a little bit, but also just talk about the things that are going on with you guys, because I think it's really, really interesting. All these people are out here saying, well, I can't find a job, I can't win, there's no way to win in this down economy, things are bad, this is bad, and then you come along and just blow this thing up from nothing. And so tell us about the Shaytards and how this whole thing got started, and a little bit, because some of my listeners may not know. There may be two of them that don't know who you are.
It was, I knew about who you were before I knew what YouTube was, so I've been following you forever, but it was something that happened for us. We got on YouTube, we started making videos, and we found out that you could make a career out of it, that you could get paid to, post these videos online, and it's just exploded for us. And we started getting out of debt. That was the first thing. That's what enabled me to, go into this field, because I was doing a job, I was cutting granite, I was doing manual labor, and I hated it. I was like a lot of people out there, what they say, 98% of people who hate their jobs. And I thought, I want to do something that I like. And I, listened to what you talked about and Dan Miller's book, 48 Days to the Work You Love, and just that concept of being able to do something that you don't hate every day and being able to make money at it. And getting out of debt was the only thing that allowed us to do that. Getting a job, sure, is difficult, but finding something that you love and able to have that freedom, you got to get rid of those bills. If you don't have those bills, like you always say, David, you can do a lot of things. And so once we kind of got on board with that and figured out that we didn't have to do something that we hated, that there was an option to, find something that worked for us, then, we had the hope that we could go out there and do it. And so getting out of debt, if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have been able to, find this career and go down it.
Now, I know the answer to the question, obviously, because I've been to the site and followed you guys. I follow your vlog. I'm not sure I knew what a vlog was a year ago. I thought somebody just had a speech impediment or something.
Right.
But, your video log of your life, and what are you guys videoing that caused 400 million people to come look? And what's the secret sauce that caused that to happen, do you think?
It's if you don't know about YouTube and you don't know what we do, it's kind of like a reality show on the internet. You know how people always complain about these horrible shows, the Kardashians and Jersey Shore, and they're always complaining about these reality shows. We're just a family that really genuinely enjoys being around each other. We like each other, and it's fun. We make it exciting, and we show the world that you can like your family. We've had a lot of comments of people saying, I never wanted to have kids before, but now that I see you guys interacting, I think it's inside people. When people ask me that, why are people watching you? Basically, you're just home videos. Why are people watching your videos? I think it's at the core of what people really want, is they want a strong family and they want to have that family unit. And I feel like the family is the core of our society, and without strengthening the family, our society as a whole doesn't grow. And so I think there's an intuitive feeling that people get when they watch our videos. Sure, I'm a little funnier than most dads, and my wife's way hotter than most moms. There's that. My wife.
Yeah, there's always that.
There's that. But I think at the end of the day, it's just that they really enjoy being able to sit down and see a family who enjoys being together and is honest. We're open, and we share these experiences. Recently, me and you were talking earlier today, Dave. My dog died that we had for 8 years, and that I was just out in your lobby. Somebody out here has a Great Dane who's 9 years old, who's about to die. Their dog, and they have kids, and they said that being able to watch the experience of us going through losing that family friend has helped them and their kids prepare for these life things that just happen. And I think that's why we all go to movies and seek out these things anyways, because they want to see what other people do. People like people. So people see us going to the grocery store. It's like, hey, I go to the grocery store too. Oh, they buy that, I buy that. And it's just this relatable thing where people see us and it's easy to relate to. And I think they see that, the love that we have for each other, and they want to have that too.
Yeah, it's functional family, but it's actually real reality versus scripted reality. Not that your kids aren't hams or anything. No, you don't have any kids that are hams.
You turn the camera on and they turn on too.
They grew up in this. They grew up in the spotlight thing. Really.
They have, and it's crazy to me because I'm realizing that they are probably going to be really talented actors and actresses because of just camera presence. That's a lot of acting, is just knowing when the camera's on it, and they do. They love it. They want to watch their videos every time we turn on the YouTube. Like, I want to watch the one of me again. And they really get a kick out of it. Yeah, they enjoy it.
You got 4 kids under 8.
4. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, we have 2 boys and 2 girls. I have an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old.
So when did you post your first vlog? How long ago?
Oh, it's been over 4 years now. The very, very first video I put up is, me in a unitard, I think. I was going through some of my wife's old stuff and found one of her old unitards, and I was dancing in it. And that was the very, very first video that I ever put up. I probably should take that down now, actually. You want to go see me dance in a unitard, go to the YouTubes. But then, we just little by little, I found out that there was people on there, and the interaction was what really got us into YouTube, is uploading those videos, and I'd wake up the next morning, and 100 people had written something about something I said or a concept that I was coming up with. And it was so interesting to see those people from around the world. I remember when I got 200 subscribers, I thought, 200 people clicked on a button that means they want to see me more. And I pictured those 200 people in my bedroom and thought, what if those 200 people were right here? That would fill up my bedroom. And it was hard for me to believe that there was 200 people from wherever these people were from around the world that were coming to this place to see me. And it was really empowering. And the conversation is really kind of what kept me. And then we found out we could actually make a living out of it. And I started paying off debt and started, listening to you like we always did. And
what's the difference in the first one and now? In terms of the posting and the video production and
it's a lot different. Yeah, in those early days, my wife was holding the camera. We were trying to make skit videos the early days, and we were trying to make these little funny things, and she'd be holding the camera. Now I have a whole crew of people. I have an editor, a producer that can help us do bigger projects, because YouTube it's this platform that's just growing. It's an entertainment platform that is different than the old school way to make it, whether it be music or acting or whatever. There's a lot of talented people who are able to get their stuff on YouTube and flourish and become, successful, entertainment people because of this website.
It's amazing the reach the thing has. When you start thinking about 200 in your bedroom, that's one thing. 400 million?
Yeah.
That's another. That
figure actually it's higher now. We're close. On our Shaytards channel, we're close to hitting, well, no, that's right. It's close to 500. Yeah, 500 million views. But the spread, the amount of people that can see this because the internet is everywhere. The pace that information travels today is just like that, and people can spread this.
The thing I don't want our listeners to miss is, maybe they're not going to become the next YouTube sensation, but you can go in America today from measuring for granite tops to this in 3 or 4 years. These things are out there. These things are possible. All right, our guest is Shay Carl of the Shaytards, one of our new friends in the last year, and he and Colette came over to run the Country Music Marathon with us. We're going to talk about some other stuff, some of his personal stuff and things when we come back. And check out the Shaytards on YouTube. You're listening to The Dave Ramsey Show.